Anyone familiar with the Larry fandom has probably heard the phrase, "He got the dagger," referring to Louis Tomlinson's Dagger tattoo. But what's the story behind it? In this video, we're diving into the background, history, and context of this infamous tattoo. Why is it so significant? Is it even significant at all? What was going on at the time Louis got it? And is there really a connection to Harry Styles' rose tattoo? Or is this just another thing to add to the long list of coincidences between Harry and Louis? It all started on September 10th, 2013, when Harry was first spotted with a new tattoo, the classic rose. Almost immediately, fans began speculating and hoping that Louis would get a dagger tattoo to complement it. But before we go on, what's with the dagger and the rose anyway? Do they really go together? The rose has been a universal symbol of romance for centuries. A rose tattoo by itself represents love, beauty, and passion. But roses also have thorns, reminding us that love can be both beautiful and painful. The dagger, on the other hand, symbolizes strength, courage, and protection. It's a weapon that represents power as well as the tougher side of life, danger, betrayal, and sacrifice. These two symbols together are part of classic tattoo imagery. The rose and dagger represent the coexistence of beauty and pain, love and loss. It's a reminder that while love is beautiful, it's not always easy. Okay, let's dive back in. After Harry got his rose tattoo, Louis added a few new tattoos to his collection, but there was no dagger in sight. Fast forward to November 7th, 2014. Louis is spotted wearing the Apple Rainbow t-shirt. 2 days later, on November 9th, an article in The Independent says Louis wore the shirt to show support for Apple's CEO Tim Cook, who had just come out as gay. The article also referenced this remark by Harry from an interview that recently aired.
Ria says your favourite traits that you look for in a lady. 4 favourite traits.
Female. It's a good trait.
Not that important.
You'd think an article praising Louis for being supportive would be all good, right? But that's where things get interesting. Louis responds to the article quite negatively with his now infamous "I am in fact straight" tweet. Why did Louis feel the need to state that he was straight when there was no mention of his sexuality in the article? Why would he be upset about being seen as supportive of the LGBTQ+ community when he's always been vocal about accepting everyone? The tweets were so out of character that many fans doubted if Louis was really the one who sent them. Let's not forget that back then, the band's management had access to the boys' social media accounts. Next, during the 4 Hangout live stream on November 10th, Ben Winston gave the boys a chance to address the oddest rumors they've heard about themselves. Watch Harry and Louis practically make fun of the question, despite Ben really pushing for a Larry denial.
Speaking of things that are made up, what's the oddest rumour that you've heard about yourself? That is a question that kept coming in from the fans over the last few days. Is there anything you can remember?
I think we've all been dead a couple of times.
That's always
Right.
weird.
Okay, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Anything
no,
else
we're here
apart-
now.
Okay, well, that's good.
Yeah.
Anything apart from death?
I'm sure there is something, but
There's the thing is, there's a lot of things, but it's just you know when someone asks you something, you can't put your finger
Some
on.
of them
remember
are
the time
quite
you
like...
used to-
Since it was a live stream, Ben couldn't do much about Harry and Louis not taking the bait. And then finally, on November 25th, 2014, when the band was in Australia, Louis emerged from Bondi Inc. with the much-awaited dagger tattoo.
Oh my God, I'm peeing a little bit. I'm peeing a little bit.
Okay, so why mention those other incidents that happened before Louis got the tattoo? Because as always, timing and context are very important when it comes to Larry. Let's recap. Louis tweets, "I am in fact straight," which is a denial of the gay rumors and, by extension, of Larry, right? He reacts negatively to an article that suggests he's supportive of someone who has just come out as gay, which seems like he doesn't want to be mentioned in connection to anything gay, right? Logically, someone who had just done those things would continue to do everything to distance himself from anything gay or Larry-related, right? And yet, when Louis was given the perfect opportunity to clearly deny Larry during the live stream, what does he do? Nothing. He stays silent about it. Not only that, but 2 weeks later gets the exact tattoo that fans expected him to get after Harry got the rose. To put it in the simplest terms, Louis has often said that he's always lurking online and knows what fans are talking about, which means he saw fans predicting that he'd get a dagger after Harry got the rose. If he wanted to avoid feeding into those predictions, he could have chosen a different tattoo. If he really wanted a dagger, he could have placed it somewhere else on his body. But instead, he placed it on the same arm and in the same orientation as Harry's rose. And lastly, he knew what the fans would think if he did it, and yet still, he got the dagger. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching.